Hey Survivor, welcome to episode 178 of the Vibrant Survivor podcast. One of the hardest things to realize on your healing journey is that sometimes the people who love you or who are supposed to love you are not healed enough to support you. And their unhealed trauma can be so triggering. And we're going to talk about this. But first, let's self-regulate with a 4-4-8 breathing exercise, if you'd like. And I invite you to plant your feet on the floor, maybe wiggle your toes. You can even take your shoes and socks off if that's available to you. And we'll inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 8. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you notice in your body? Grab your notebook and pen and let's dig in.
Hey Survivor, welcome to the Vibrant Survivor podcast. Do you want to disconnect from a narcissistic or toxic situation and heal? Are you Googling how to identify a narcissist, narcissistic abuse, and boundaries? Are you feeling stressed and lonely while trying to avoid being sucked back in and lied to again? Hey, I'm Lesley. As a busy wife and mom, I fell for the lies and manipulations of narcissists. I wasted my time, talents, and money on users who kept moving the goalposts. I wanted real relationships and business opportunities and to enjoy life with my family. Instead, I struggled with anxiety, panic attacks, and insomnia, and I couldn't trust my body or anybody until I took a holistic approach to healing. In this podcast, you'll find tips for healthy living, trauma healing, and boundaries so that you'll have the freedom, confidence, and inner peace to respond, not react, after narcissistic abuse. Take a deep breath in, let it out slowly, and just relax. This time's for you.
Whether it's narcissistic families, toxic workplaces, fake friend groups, or other environments, I've witnessed painful relational dynamics unfold in real time. And it wasn't just the fact that there was conflict that stood out, it was the trauma beneath it. And what looked like avoidance, defensiveness, emotional confusion was actually something deeper. We talk a lot about how trauma lives in survivors. You know, the body keeps the score. But we don't always talk about how it lives in the people around survivors. And trauma responses go both ways. The body keeps the score in every body. And unhealed people can often respond from things like fear, shame, guilt, avoidance, emotional incapacity. So it may not always be a cruelty thing, but incapacity is a real thing. Sometimes when you are hurting or when you're in pain, you're going through things, it can remind other people of their pain. It can expose things that they've never dealt with or they don't want to deal with. It can trigger shame or guilt. It can overwhelm others. And instead of showing up for you with a sense of calm and clarity, they can instead deflect, minimize, placate you, become reactive, or just say enough to make themselves feel better, but not really support you in the way that you need them to. So what feels like betrayal or may sometimes be someone trying and failing miserably to duck and dodge their own discomfort. And people can do really hurtful things when they don't have the capacity to sit with that discomfort. It can be overwhelming to people at times, and they can end up avoiding or denying, minimizing, acting like they're concerned, or they may try to pawn you off on someone or something else, like, hey, go talk to God, go pray about it, or talk to your therapist, meet with your lawyer, schedule an appointment. Or they may just stay adjacent without getting down and dirty or real with you. And that's can feel unsupportive, and it can look more like emotional mitigation, like they're just trying to kind of distance themselves from that discomfort or from any kind of conflict or anything painful or shameful, whether it's real or perceived. And things like adaptation, mitigation, and other protective responses, or just nervous system avoidance, just shutting down. These are often trauma responses, but they can still be harmful. One thing that I always say is know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Discernment matters. And healing isn't just about learning about your trauma and mapping out a path forward and all the things. It's learning how to recognize unhealed, unresolved trauma in other people. And that's very real. And that's discernment. That's how you can stop taking things personally when it comes to other people's behavior, emotions, and thinking. And their trauma may explain their behavior to a certain degree, but it doesn't necessarily make it safe for you or make them a safe person for you. Not everybody who loves you has the capacity to witness your pain and suffering, stay regulated in your truth, and support you wholeheartedly. And it's really painful in a lot of ways to realize that, but at the same time, it's clarifying, and clarity is a good thing. So healing teaches you how to recognize pain in other people, but it's wisdom that teaches you not to confuse that pain with safety. Remember, don't let someone's incapacity affect your tenacity. Thanks for tuning in, Survivor. Your safety and healing matter. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
If this podcast has helped you understand who and what you're dealing with, sharpen your discernment, and move forward on your healing journey, share it with another survivor. Help me help others by leaving a review for the show. And let's connect on social. Take a screenshot, share it in your IG stories, find and tag me at The Vibrant Survivor, and I'll share your post too. I look forward to connecting with you on IG and seeing you back here. You're not alone, and you're not crazy. Know who you're dealing with, know who you are. Take care, and I'll meet you back here next week. Bye-bye.